There we go. Hello, chat. Hello, everyone. Hi, my little dearlings. Hi. Yes, we have Junior again today. Junior is back. Junior is back, chat. We love Junior. He's here. Reindeer and a shrimp. Because why not? What else goes together? Hi, Living for Christ. Hi, Ultimate Gear. Hello, Leah. Mr. Spidey, Funky Stickman. Brenda Boy. Hello, Lazaru. Hi, everybody. How are you? Thank you so much for the follow, Fenrir Firestar. Thank you. God bless you, brother. Who needs Red Lobster when we got it on Squish's head? Yes, this is— no, chat. This is— Chai. You can't eat him. This is Junior. You cannot eat Junior. Hi, Samson. Hi, Dan. Hi, Grave. Hello. Friend, not food. Yes. Chat, I was about to tell you, we have new channel redemptions over on Twitch. We have new point redemptions because y'all were sassing me about wanting more. So you know what? You know what, chat? You got redemptions now. Let me turn down the volume. Let me pause this, actually. You got new redemptions, chat. Why don't you go check them out? Princess! Chat wants to say hello to you. Come here. Okay, can you say hello? Let's see if she'll say hi. Princess! Hi, Princess! Hi, Princess! Can you say hello? Where's Dad? Where's Dad? Hello, Princess. Can you say hello? Where's Dad? Princess? Chat says hello. Can you say hello? Can you say hello? Hi, Princess. Do you hear her, chat? Do you hear Princess? Princess! Princess! You hear her, chat? There you go. Princess says hello. That is a new channel redemption. Does the princess have a prince? Oh, it's storming. It's big storming, chat. Princess does not have a prince. She has a little brother named Milo. And Bubby. Hi, Milo. Hi, buddy. Chat says hi. Hi, Milo. Hi, baby. He's a shy boy. He doesn't really talk. Who's Milo? Yes, we have Princess, who's the squeaky, grumpy one. She's the talkative one. And then we have Milo. He's a Chowini boy. He's got floppy ears, and he's a smelly boy. He's the long boy. He's a Chowini, and he's the shy one. He doesn't really say much. Sometimes he will say something. So I have 2 doggos. 1 Chihuahua Terrier mix. That's Princess. And if you know anything about terriers, you know that they're very talkative and grumpy. And then we have Chowini, Milo. Hi, Milo. Milo's a glutton. And Princess is just grumpy. Hi, Princess. Where's Dad? Where's Dad? Where's Milo? Princess. Can I have a hug? Can I have a hug? Give me a hug. This is hug noise. Can I have a hug? Give me a hug, baby. Yeah. Is it scary outside? Is it scary? Hi, Princess. Okay. Can you get down? Can you get down? Get down. She's gonna grump now. She doesn't want to get down. Get down, Princess. Watch out. Watch out. Ugh. You gotta skedaddle. I can't. Okay. I guess I'm stuck. Alright, Princess will be joining us for stream. You love this redeem? It's a good redeem. It's a good one. But yes, chat, we have new point redemptions. And we're about to go and join our friends for D&D. Today, chat, we're going to be doing day 1. Why is nothing working on my computer? We're doing day 0, sorry. We're going to be talking about expectations, answering any questions, any final setup, and we might start running the campaign as well. But yeah, I don't want my power to go out in the middle of a campaign, you know? Hi, Jerry Camacho. So are we running you through a campaign? All right, so I snap my fingers, and now you're in a forest. You're hungry, and now the forest is something to eat. You get 1 weapon. Sword, bow, fireball. Ooh. You can say it's raining cats and dogs. Yeah. Squish AI rant. You guys say something. It's good job. Alright, chat. I'm going to go ahead and join the call, okay? Hi, Old Man Magoon.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Squish.
Oh, hello.
Squish is here.
Hi.
Mia's here.
Hi, Mia.
There we go. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Crud Muffin?
Hello, hello.
We're going to turn the music down in my ears because it's way too loud. But yeah. Did you get my stream together invite, Squish?
Oh. Probably. Chat's having fun with all the new redemptions, so I gotta...
Oh, I bet they are.
I'll probably mute or deafen to do those in a minute.
Absolutely not. I want to hear them.
You want to hear them?
Yes,
well,
I
I just did one. We did the Princess Says Hi one. She's still in my lap. Oh my goodness! Wow!
Nice.
Thank you so much. Anonymous.
Ooh, someone being sneaky. Hey, Brendan.
Someone's being sneaky. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Chat. Hearts in chat. Doesn't matter what chat you're in. Give hearts.
Yes, give hearts.
Hearts chat.
Here, lead them in happy dance. We need a Dancing David emote.
Oh, look at that. Subscribe to earn drops. Get rewards by purchasing or gifting subscription to Squixie's channel while they're live in any category for Crunchyroll.
Oh, can we do that?
Interesting.
Hold up.
Or Crunchyroll.
What's
I have
that?
Crunchyroll.
My dog is shaking. It's storming, chat.
Oh no.
Oh.
She's shaking.
Yes. Yes.
I guess we
Okay,
have it. All right, chat. I don't know what it is, but okay.
I'll take
Come
it.
here,
Hey, look,
baby. Come a
Crunchyroll
hug.
site-wide quest. Let's
Give me a
go.
hug. Come here.
I sadly,
30 days
it's
of
my
the
husband's
year.
account, and I'm not logged in on my computer, so I can't do it.
Mine's active, but
Rain princess.
I guess my Twitch is linked to my Crunchyroll.
Let's
I need to
go.
Make sure no personal information is set up with that. Oh my gosh. I don't think so.
Chat, I know you had more redemptions. Give me one moment. You wanted me to read. We introduced the characters.
I need
Yeah,
to turn my
Sam. We're once everyone joins, we'll talk about all the characters and the campaign and stuff. Don't worry.
Hello, I'm joined.
Hello,
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
I'm a professional, guys. Don't worry.
It's okay.
We
I
all
was
are
3 months
professional,
late.
yes.
This is
For
true.
some reason, and I'm gonna crash out over this. The
Yeah.
throne bot does not want to add to my Discord, and I'm very upset about it.
Oh, no.
Why?
Bible
That's
verse.
unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know.
Chat says hi,
Hi, Brenda.
Whoa,
Phoenix.
what?
A wild phoenix spotted.
Leah's here.
Leah is here. Hello.
Hello, Leah.
Yes.
So, according to this
yeah.
reward campaign, get 30 days of Crunchyroll Mega Fan when you buy 2 subs to any eligible streamer. Explore an ad-free blah 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 blah. Offer valid for new or eligible Crunchyroll members. Terms apply.
Wow, chat. How cool.
So you would have to create a new account, but you can get
that's
the
lame.
Mega Fan, which I think is their 3rd or highest tier. I don't remember. I've been paying for Crunchyroll for
When I pet
probably
my dog
over
and
half a
stops,
decade
she
at this
shakes
point.
and growls at me. Same, Lazarus. Look, Princess will do it right now. She's latching onto my arm. She's shaking because it's storming outside.
Yeah.
she's scared
How is
in my
that, by the
lap.
way?
It's
Is it?
pretty bad storm.
Has it
I'm gonna be
calmed down?
honest. It's ramping up right now. Actually,
Oh, okay.
Rip.
yeah. Wind makes the internet and power go out. So I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, Crunchyroll is the
Crunchyroll?
anime thing.
It's the anime.
It's for weebs.
Monopoly company. Excuse you.
What?
Yes. You know, she's correct.
I'm not wrong.
I've never seen an anime
Don't
in
get
my
mad
life, but
'cause you got Crunchyroll.
so I've never looked into Crunchyroll, but
Yeah, I've heard of
I do
anime.
know what
I
it
hear
is.
she's really nice. I hear she creates way better content than Hollywood does. That's for sure.
oh yeah.
All right, I gotta read a Bible verse. John 11:35. Oh, whoa! That was
Thunder.
right outside my window. Whoa. Okay. Anyways, oh, now my doggies are freaking out. Oh, it's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The Bible verse, John 11:35. Jesus wept. Thank you, Mr. Spidey,
Beautiful.
for that one.
Bravo.
Nice. He did do that.
You all are here
It's
for
Tuesday,
my
innit?
daily verse
Okay,
reading.
Sorry.
Did you do
Yay.
it? She did it! Let's go! It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday, innit?
Yes!
No, it's Monday. What are you talking
How many points do I actually have? I have
Oh, that's fish. Hi, Paul. Oh, my dogs are-
20,000 channel points. Squish,
Hey,
you're
wow,
about to
there's
stop
like, there's $1 million, there's $1 million point one. I wonder what that one is.
A sneak peek at your new model.
Million.
That would
mil-
be super cool.
No,
Oh,
don't
For
scratch at the
1,000,000
door.
channel points? I mean,
Don't
Very
scratch at the
okay.
door.
All right, y'all. You should make that a community
Oh, I
redemption.
need to do it.
wish.
No. Nope.
She said no.
Sam Dean. Sam Dean on YouTube says, yes, I approve. I'm British. Thank you, Sam Dean.
Yeah.
nice.
Hello, the Forgotten. What level is this party? I think we're level 3, right?
We are
Yes, we are now level
starting out at
3.
level 3.
No,
Well-
Princess, stop scratching
Oh,
at the
there
door. Come
was
here,
a
baby.
thing,
Come here, baby. Come here.
Deus. I don't think I ever figured out how
here.
to
Come on.
how to make my guy wild magic.
Come here, baby. Come on. Stay.
And I remember
Um,
looking and I never found it.
That's because I think wild magic is from
okay.
an external source, not included in the general player's handbook. So,
Easy.
wild magic.
Hold on. Let me consult the archive.
Million points and you'll do a backflip. Yeah, I can. I could do a one-handed cartwheel. Well, I used to be able to do that.
Wow.
Well,
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay.
it
Come
doesn't
here.
say which expansion it's from. Oh no, it is from the player's handbook.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I know.
Wild magic. Right there.
Fine.
It is there. Okay, then yeah.
Where's my wild magic D&D Beyond? Why are you back?
Oh, I'm not using D&D Beyond anymore. I just made my own character sheet. Because the investigator is not included in the
It's okay, baby.
general rule set. It's only in Xanathar's. So, I just pulled up
Xanathar's
World
book of
Anvil.
everything.
Yeah. So I pulled up World Anvil and basically just created the sheet, and I actually have a Google Doc with different tabs that explain the subclass features. So it's very well put together. I'm surprised how easy it was to completely bypass D&D Beyond.
Maybe I'll transfer over to that.
It's okay. Oh, I know. It's okay.
I can hear her.
I can hear her.
dog.
Oh.
I can hear dog.
No. She's not allowed to be the only person here with a high heart rate.
Scared.
No, thanks, David. Why would you do this? That was mean. That was mean.
Oh no.
That was mean.
I think I know what happened.
Rip.
Oh no.
Jump scaring me.
Sub anniversary
I was
to Mia.
ad-jailed.
About
Brenda
that?
got at jail.
Finally.
It's okay, baby.
Okay, long enough.
It's okay.
Ad boy. Ad boy.
Bad boy.
It's okay.
Ad boy.
I used to build
LOL.
Excel-based character sheets. If I can do it, anyone can. I was thinking about using an Excel spreadsheet,
Okay.
but the fact that the Google Docs has a tabs feature makes that far more.
It's okay, princess.
What's the word I'm looking for? Attractive to me, because it's difficult to do stuff like that with Excel. I know that Excel has tabs, which is why I thought about using Excel at first. I wanted tabs, and then the fact that I found Google Docs has a tab feature, I'm using that instead. Because you can add a spreadsheet to a
It's
Google
okay.
a document.
It's okay.
Who did that? Who did that? Rick! Rick! How dare you, sir? Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you... Small David.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
Small David!
Is that for the whole stream?
Until someone re-redeems that.
That's great.
Small. He is small.
I think I have it set to a 30-minute timer
I
as
am
well, so
Giga
we get
Squish.
Chibi David for the next half hour.
Anyway, chat said, I never noticed how your eyes are two different colors. Yeah, they are two different colors, and they have sparkly things.
They didn't notice that?
Are they two different colors in real
Wow.
life too?
No. Well, kind of.
Oh.
One eye, I have one eye that's like green, brown, and one eye that's green, blue. So, kind
Oh,
of.
interesting.
That's a lot of colors in your eyes. Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Also, do you have a Giga Squish redemption? I need to know.
No, but I am Giga
shoot, we
Squish
do have
now.
one. Why are you Giga
No, that's
Squish?
Giga Emo. Well, because chat was talking about my model's eyes, so I zoomed in for that. I'm about to shrink again. Princess, are you
No,
good?
we'll keep Giga Squish.
Giga Shrimp?
Alright, what can I redeem here?
Giga Junior?
Use an emote. No.
My guy's character doesn't have a sorceress origin at the moment, but he's wild magic.
Okay.
Man, you got that
Just
thing
so we
set
know.
up 5K. Holy cow. Squish AI rant? What? What is that?
Oh no, not another one.
Rick has discovered the emotes. I want to see what
Hey.
I want to see what Squish looks like without the glasses.
Well, I can't take off the glasses on my model. I just lose the glasses in real life.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Chat
That's
did
kinda
that
hard
one
to do
time.
with D&D.
Well, chat did that one time while I was playing Fortnite with people, and we actually won. We actually won.
nice.
Not because of me,
Oh,
but
that redemption is because you're blind. I got it.
I'm
okay.
blind.
Yes, yeah.
Let me open my door.
Hello, Brendan.
Hey, listen, Fortnite can be played while blind, okay?
I'm gonna
Ninja
have
was
to
like
leave.
the greatest Fortnite player in the world, and he's like half blind.
I actually, you know what? I think I can take off my model's glasses. Hold on.
Yes.
I
Just goes to show
can,
you do not need your
technically.
eyes to play Fortnite. It's that easy.
You do not. All right, I'm gonna read my Bible verses real quick, if that's
Okay.
okay with everybody.
Yeah.
Verse of the day is James chapter 3, verses 17 through 18. There it is.
Crap.
But the wisdom...
Mm-hmm.
I'm just lamenting.
I'm sorry, I was angry. I was angry because Twitch was being stinky.
Now.
The end, yep. But the wisdom, there you go.
There we go. There's
That's the verse.
Squish without the glasses. There's no glasses, Squish.
Oh my goodness. She's so cute.
There we go.
The adorable noblesse.
I
No
love it.
glasses, Squish.
The end in the stream. Wow. Wow.
Aww.
I need a stream end button.
Yes.
For when Nia interrupts me.
I'm sorry.
I'm just giving you a hard time. You're fine.
That's adorable.
The wisdom that is from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, willing to yield, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality and without hypocrisy. Now the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. Amen. That is James 3:17 is in my top 5 favorite Bible verses. Actually. She is
Very
not
cool.
cursed. What's wrong with y'all?
Look, now normal. Just normal Squish. This is Squish without
Is
antlers.
this like the movies where the main
Okay.
character takes off their glasses and they're completely different?
She's
heck?
become
super
human.
squish, y'all. She's super squish.
I'm human Squish. Look, chat. Human Squish. What do you
Did you
think?
get rid of your antlers?
I will say human squish is kind of wigging me out.
It looks so
What
weird.
happened?
It is.
It's not right.
I don't know how to feel about this, y'all.
This is
Wow.
this is so wrong.
Brendan is freaking out.
She's still adorable. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Look at that
Normal.
I mean,
face.
she's
Squish.
cute, but it's
Look at
just
that
like
face.
you're like looking at that
Squish.
uncanny valley thing. It's screwed.
It's like right, but also like wrong at the same time. It just doesn't quite.
Yeah.
There's something off about it. You can't pinpoint it.
It's just so
Oh wait, what if we do cat ears, chat?
unnatural.
Oh, that's one.
Cat
They only
ears?
give
I
you
beg your
one.
pardon?
Hey, Antic.
Yo, what's
no,
up?
I don't like.
Edit.
Here, go chat.
Hello. What is happening?
Hi, Antic.
We're messing
Squishes.
with
Squish
Squish's
is messing
model.
with her model.
Yeah.
Chat's
Get a
Squish.
clown
She just
nose, Squish.
without the antlers, she just looks like a regular anime girl. That's the only
She
difference.
does.
Hot dog Squish.
Get a clown nose. Oh my goodness.
Hot dog Squish.
Oh, hot dog
yes.
Squish.
Yeah.
Hot dog
Yes.
Hot dog Squish.
Okay, we're
I
back
have
to
hot
normal
dog
now.
lunch.
Good.
Paul, this is not the glade I signed up for. Hot dog Squish. Okay. What else,
Adorable.
what else do we have? Let's see. I have Among Us. Amogus.
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 Among Us.
I hate when I take off my glasses and suddenly I'm in an
Among
eye
Us.
exam with my friends. How many fingers am I holding up? That's hilarious.
Oh, I was watching a stream
I love you on
yesterday,
this hoodie.
and the ad that popped up was an ad for America's Best eyeglasses company,
Whoa.
and it was an owl doing an eye exam, and he was reading off the line. The optometrist was saying, "All right, what's the top line saying?" And he read it off, and she goes, "Okay, good. We're getting, let's go to the middle line." And he read off the middle line. She said, "Okay, cool. So last one, we're gonna try the bottom line." And he said, "Well, the bottom line is that America's Best are the best glasses that you're ever gonna get."
Oh my goodness.
Chat, I don't know who Squish is. What are you talking about? Never heard of this Squish.
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
where did the
gosh.
squish go?
That
Where is
is.
Squish?
As very clearly Wilford Warstash.
Exactly.
I was about to say that.
That would be
It's
Scorford
Wilfred
Squish Stash.
Warstash's wife.
Uh-huh.
Squish
Actually,
Stash. No, that's not Squish. That's Mumbo Jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo.
It's Squash.
It's Squash!
I'll be honest.
We found Squash!
This is
Her,
Squash.
her evil alter ego!
We did it. We found Darkiplier. I mean Squash. Yeah.
Oh wait, we can get sunglasses too while we're at it.
Squash Stash.
There we go. Now it's Officer Squash. Wait a minute. Who are you?
It's Tuesday,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Maz.
Hey,
See your
Sloppy.
license, your registration, please.
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday, innit? I say. It's
Someone please
Tuesday.
clip that.
It's Tuesday, innit?
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday, isn't it? And I'm over here pursuing a criminal
It's
who
a
got
bit
away with
rainy
stealing
outside, innit?
It's the
a
feds.
batch of
Everyone
teen
scatter.
crumpets.
The feds, I don't know what that means.
Scatter, scatter.
The Bobby. They're called Bobbies over there.
Squish Squash. I was making
Bobby.
some broth.
Squash the Bobbies on their way to get you. You better run.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
know what you're talking about.
Officer, I drop kicked that child in self-defense.
You gotta believe me.
You're
They
no
were
wish.
trying to get me. I don't know what tag is, but it scared me, and I thought they had a gun.
Oh my gosh. Officer Squash puts the milk
Oh,
in before the
letters,
cereal.
Yeah.
So for the
She
squash.
eats a hot dog long ways.
Remember how this was supposed to be D&D? Remember how we're still waiting for Grim?
Chat's in jail.
Oh no,
You're
no!
nourished.
But wait, but I'm in chat. Ah, no, no!
I have no idea.
Let me out!
Muffin. Squish.
Let me
I
out.
think it's splish, splash. I was taking a bath. I think that's what it is.
It's bad. I will take on a while.
Banana.
Bird is the word. Bird.
Y'all ever heard that song? One eye, one horn, flying purple people eater. One eye, one horn,
One-eyed,
flying
one
purple
purple
people
people.
eater. All right, we need the antlers at least. We need the antlers.
Who's? Someone's whistling in the dark. What?
Riddles in the dark.
Hey, did I tell you guys that I graduated?
Yeah, you
Yes,
did.
I saw
I mean,
that.
you
I'm so
posted it on
proud of
X.
you.
Big congrats, dude.
I,
Congratulations!
I'm so proud.
Yes, I can now make it on time to the session.
Thing.
Let's go.
Nice. How do you feel?
didn't you get here late?
You're free now.
I'm free.
You're free.
I'm free.
I love that clip so much.
That clip is so good. I'm
Squish.
free.
Those antlers are ever so slightly off, and it is driving me.
I mean, what
Are
do you
they?
mean?
They're a
Yeah, they are.
teeny bit to the
What do you
left.
Yep.
What do you
That's
mean?
just how you do it.
There you go. Perfect.
Well
What
done.
do you mean? I'm
You
wearing
just float
antlers.
above your head. It's beautiful.
The floating antlers.
The floating
Oh,
antlers.
Brendan.
Let's go.
I'm a senior, that's why. I no longer have to go to school next year unless it's college.
college sack.
It's so hard to pin them.
I mean,
Whatever.
go to college. Pursue college.
Don't move, Squish.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why I'm going to trade school.
Only pursue college
should-
if you actually
I need
know
the
that you want
glasses
a job
back.
that requires a degree.
Correct.
And make sure
Otherwise,
that the
it's
job
good to
actually
trade school.
requires a degree.
Right. If you
Yes.
have a job and it doesn't require a degree, don't bother.
Forklift
Precisely.
certification. Let's go.
Sorry, I dropped my phone.
Grade school is cool.
Forklift certified.
Give me my glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Okay,
Come on,
Velma.
Velma.
I do say that in real life every time I put my glasses
Where
down.
are
I'm
his
looking for them. I'm like,
glasses?
I can't see without my glasses.
Your glasses.
Jinkies.
Jinkies.
Zoinks.
Jeepers. Zoinks.
Zoinks.
What do you mean, ta-da? Oh, thank you, Care.
Soundboarding. Oh my
She
goodness.
got
you
it.
guys.
Hydrate. Will do. Thank you.
Who's soundboarding? Someone soundboarding?
If not, why do I always think
Become
of-
a disslave
Bruh.
major in gender studies. Yeah, gender studies.
Yeah,
Ginger
completely
studies.
useless degree that is never going to get you anywhere in life, and is only good for going back and actually teaching that useless degree, creating a legitimate pyramid scheme in order to keep you perpetually at school.
Jesse, what are
I
you talking
will-
about?
I have feelings, which are validated.
Whoa.
Couldn't
But you
relate,
ca- hey, you
for
can't
I am a
have that.
man. And therefore do not have feelings
Become a
or
death slave.
emotions.
You're so smart, child.
Okay, let me
Around
go
the
see if
world.
my water is cooled off. I put it in the freezer.
Major in gender studies. Oh no. Oh yeah.
So happy my floor is clean. The chair that was
Were
in
those
the living room that
people
didn't need to be there is
just
gone. I feel so
I'm sorry.
accomplished.
Imagine cleaning your
It's not-
room.
Really cold. Well, it's not my room, it's my living
Imagine.
room.
Or my dog.
My
Joey, I
bedroom
hear
is
that.
very
Joey,
empty.
I hear they only produce 2 specific products. Only 2. No more, no less.
How many players are
Yep.
there? We have.
Where's Grin?
5, I think.
I
right?
don't know if
Or
he's
well, technically
able to
6.
join us.
Like at all?
I'm not sure that he's able to join at all. I'm actually not sure.
Who?
I didn't get that verified,
Oh,
but I do need it verified.
On top of chips.
But currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4 players, obviously. And then in a couple of sessions we might have a 5th. And one is currently
Yes.
up in the air, I think. So we're not sure about one of them.
indeed.
But
No sloppy. We do not need window verses. Thank you very much.
I cast fireball.
But
Fireball.
Yes, I do.
let me go ahead and kind of set up. I guess we could
Yes.
start talking about it.
Yes, because I have.
So
Have
I've
to-
got a list of questions we can go over that'll give us a good picture of what
Yes.
we're about to do.
yes. So
Yay.
today
Icebreaker question.
we're gonna talk about our campaign and answer any questions, do any setups if we need to, our ground rules, boundaries. That's what we're doing today, and we might start off our campaign today depending on how long this discussion goes and if everyone wants to go ahead and just jump into it or not. But for starters, this is a cyberpunk campaign. It is going to be futuristic-y. It is going to be gory. I do apologize if you're not okay with gore. There will be violence because it is D&D.
Oh no.
There will be violence.
Does that mean we
there
can
will be
replace our limbs
gore.
with robotic arms? If
Yeah,
needed?
you could. Yeah.
Too late.
Yeah, it's cyberpunk. Yeah.
wait,
Um,
wait, Aunt, wait a second. Wait a second. I don't think you quite understand the gravity of that question, Aunt. Because
What do
that
you mean?
that suggests that our limbs can be detached.
Yeah, but that's okay. You can get another
You
one.
said it would be gory.
Laughs in already made of cybernetic arms.
Right,
you're just-
exactly.
Well, I
That's-
cast the Forbidden Wizard spell. Flesh. Flesh. You are now
Flesh.
flesh human.
Flesh?
Flesh.
You are
That's
now
not-
made of flesh.
First
Can
of
we
all,
get
I'm not human.
laser
Second of all,
eyes?
I
Yes.
know, that's why you
Because
turned
it
into
is.
human. I turned
You
into
can
human.
get laser eyes. And I just want to preface, as long as you can find the rules and or stats and or specs or whatever, whether it be homebrew or official, you can use homebrew classes, weaponry, stuff like that. Obviously not anything that's super overpowered. If it is overpowered, I will obviously make it not. But aside from that, if you want to do any homebrew content, please do not be afraid to ask, and we can do that. I am a very laid back DM. If you haven't noticed already, I'm very chill. I don't mind. I think the most important thing about D&D is having fun. So, and honestly, I like to let my imagination go wild, and I like my players' imaginations to go wild. So, as long as you're, you know, being in line and acting in line as your character, I'm fine with it. And I just want you guys to play as your character would play. Even if that goes against what you personally like or believe, put yourself in the shoes of your character and your character's personality. You know what I mean?
My character doesn't wear shoes. What are you talking
Well then.
I cast Panzer Tank. Well, I cast Panzer Faust. Haha, I win.
I would like to find a piece of radioactive uranium and obtain a vial of endless water to create a perpetual nuclear fission
Generator.
reactor.
Okay. We'll see. See, it's
Okay, cool.
fun. It's fun.
Wonder something
Is
to
it
do
hippie
with
confirmed?
Windows.
Is this a level or milestone system? Chat says. I do my leveling based on milestones. Yes. Wait. Question: if someone gets a nat 20, what happens with my rules? You get bonus roll, bonus.
Yay!
Double.
So here would be something that I would request regarding the natural 20s and crit fails. So this goes for players and NPCs. Rolling a critical success and then rolling 2 ones on the additional damage die is not fun, right?
Yes.
So, an alternative rule, and I believe this is official D&D material as well, instead of adding an additional damage die, or adding additional damage die for the critical hit, you max out the initial damage on those die. So if you have a 1d8 plus 6 and you critical hit, then you do 1d8 of damage plus 8 damage for the initial die plus whatever your modifier is. So that makes a critical hit feel far more impactful, and NPCs can do it to us too. Yeah, max plus roll. Exactly,
Yeah.
Spoon.
Yeah.
So it's increased risk for increased reward.
How are you guys going to handle romance?
Like interplayer romance?
Or NPC romance?
Well, considering there's one girl,
Yeah.
And I'm not romancing anyone.
yeah, we'll probably steer away from that.
Yeah. Probably.
I may
Oh,
romance
romance
like an
is much-
NPC, but I would not romance
Yeah.
any actual player. That's crossing a line for me.
Of course you would
Yeah.
romance the DM. What's wrong with you?
Romance in my Christian D&D, sir.
That's
Yeah, I was thinking like
One
there.
girl who is married IRL. No, both of the women in here are married IRL.
That is correct.
They are, yes.
both married.
Somebody redeemed a Bible verse though, and I would like to read it,
Marriage will bring us
if I
together.
may.
All right, go. Go ahead.
Okay. Genesis 8:6. And it came to pass at the end of the 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark
Oh my
which he
gosh.
had made. Thank you very much, Slothy. Get some new material, please. Thank you.
For real. I'm about to turn off all redemptions while we play D&D. Except for hydrate.
Oh.
Hydrate, stretch, and posture check.
Tailspire
Of course,
crashed.
Brendan.
That's fun. Okay.
So yeah, so that's my recommendation. It's not a recommendation. That is my request for critical hits, actually. Because I like that method of playing. But ultimately, the decision is yours.
Teehee.
I hydrated. Thank you, Brendan.
Oh, everything's
I
crashing.
am-
Allowed to make
Yeah.
Christian D&D stream.
Yep.
Hand holding is against the law.
How dare you handhold?
I'll,
Yeah. Yeah, don't Slothy. We will just not read it. We would just ignore that redemption.
Oh, everything's crashing.
No.
No.
Arnar.
Oh, okay.
Arnar.
I know.
Arnar, clear.
All right,
It's
Tailspire.
cheese day, isn't it? Window! Thank you for the follow and welcome to the order.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome
Everything's
to the Dragon
unresp-
Horde.
Oh, my model, my camera turned off. Something went wrong. Okay, all right. I guess fair. Okay. Okay. Everything's
We are
oh,
experiencing technical difficulties.
all right.
Please stand by for the
Tailspire
moment.
does not want to work. Okay, that's fine.
Premarital hand-holding is against the law.
It's fine.
It's very disgusting. You would even insinuate that we would handhold before marriage.
YouTube says, "What about feet? Can we hold feet?"
What? I mean,
No, because somehow that's weirder.
Toe touch?
no
Don't
touch.
touching.
Yeah.
No
I think toe touching is
touchy.
fine.
No touchy. No touch.
Okay, Chad, I can
touching?
see you again.
Ugh, you heathen.
Am I still in the shared
Sorry, I can't punch
chat,
you directly.
or did it bonk me out? Am I bonked? Hello?
What?
Hi.
Am I still in the shared chat, or did it bonk me out?
Oh, it bonked you out.
Oh, you're still here.
Thank
Spidey,
you,
was that a
Mr. Spidey,
refollow?
for the follow.
It was.
That was a refollow. I'm not even welcoming him back into the Dragon Horde. I know you had followed me before.
You're now a hermit. You've been ostracized from society. Congratulations.
Oh, bye, Squish. She gone.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have to reopen VTube Studio. I guess Tailspire is a little mad at the moment, so we're not gonna load that at this second.
Rose,
Yes, you
catching
did
on,
leave
of course.
You did leave the shared chat, so.
Okay.
Boink. There you go.
Of course, we're gonna catch on. You did it like 4 times during the D&D during the DRG stream.
Hey, big squish. All right.
Camera.
So-
Oh, I'm alive.
So we've discussed so there won't be any player-to-player romancing in the campaign. There won't. There's going to be some heavier themes. I mean, it's all theater of the mind, so it's not like we're showing anything as
Correct.
well. Critical hits. I put in my request to have it work a little bit more severely, I guess is a way to put that.
Yeah, roll plus max.
Yeah.
Yep.
You essentially
that.
max so if you go to do fireball, right? Fireball is what, 3d6
Yeah.
fire
I think
damage?
so.
And if they because it's a saving throw, if they critically fail the saving throw, like they roll a natural 1, you do 18 plus 3d6 damage. Something along those lines.
Okay, yeah. No, Care, I don't think you need to worry about language.
No. Swearing of any type.
Forbidden.
Squish?
Right to jail, right away.
Right to jail. I mean,
Right
I'm
to
the
jail.
Squish, I mean. Right to jail? Okay.
Straight to jail. Yeah. No swearing. No foul language.
If you do,
Oh,
there will be
language.
a 1 gold penalty.
Sure.
Go put it in the cursing jar. The swear
there are
jar.
other
Yeah, put it in the
fouls.
cursive, the swear jar.
Uh,
yeah.
Swear jar.
Raven. I'm giving you guys foul language. Right? Or would I be whistling instead? Would that be
Right.
foul language?
For what?
All the little
Is
blanket-
whistling foul language? No.
No.
No saying cuss words, guys.
Why did you do it so perfectly?
What?
You did it so perfectly. That was hilarious. Oh, goodness.
Son of a nutcracker! Now
Oh, why is chat hanging?
I will say,
Mm,
are Christian cuss words allowed?
What do you mean? Like pissed?
Shut the front door.
Yeah, you could say that.
Heck.
We're talking about
Heck.
Tim. Heck! Whoa! Whoa!
Holy moly, holy
Thank
stinking
you.
moly, holy guacamole. All those ones.
Yeah,
Mm,
it's from
yeah,
Tim
that's
Hawkins.
fine.
I love that
Holy
video
cow.
so much.
Holy crud. Crud muffin! Hey, he's
Oh
in the
yeah,
chat.
there he is. He's right there. Isn't that crazy?
He's right there.
Get on over here, yo. Mama made some crab muffins.
I love me some crud muffins.
Holy cow,
They
chat
say
got
bad
hung.
words
What is
in
happening?
Windowish.
Squish,
the
what are you
thing.
doing to your chat?
What do you mean? What?
Here's the thing.
They like
Slothy.
it.
What are you doing to your
They're
chat? Is this
swinging.
chat abuse?
They like
They're just singing.
it.
What are you doing in the chat? Oh my
They
goodness.
they're
no, what has
having
happened?
fun. They're swinging.
Chat, what you doing?
Okay.
Nothing. Just hanging around.
They're hanging out.
Really?
We're just
hanging
it's
around.
Fine. They like it.
Oh no.
Oh, they don't. I don't
Oh,
think they
no.
like it.
Chad likes it.
We've been
okay.
sentenced to hanging.
Air
Oh, no.
gel. It's air gel.
Here,
Air
Jeff.
jail.
Air gel. They're okay. Look, they're having fun. See?
We've been sent to the
Whee!
Glade Gallows.
Yeah.
Squish.
Yes?
Can you join
Oh,
the shared chat because we can't see your chat.
yes, of course.
I'm fighting for you guys and I can't even see what you're doing.
They're having fun.
I don't think
They
they're
like
having fun.
They like it.
I realized that
Right,
I had not been watching my
you
own
like it? Right, chat? See?
Don't share chat with this
They
woman.
like
please.
it. Whee!
No, not the pupil dilation. No.
You
Okay.
like it, chat.
All right. Any other questions from chat before we let Swish just kind of go on a rambling rant?
What do you
A
mean?
rambly rant.
Question about excessive alcohol.
What do you mean?
Like getting drunk.
Will there be drunkenness and
Whoa.
alcohol? My character can't get drunk, so
Mine can't.
I don't. I
Dang
don't. I mean, I'm fine. It's
David could probably get drunk off of one tankard of ale.
purple hair
No, I've
squish.
actually got some. Oh my gosh.
it. Well,
Swish is
don't
having
look!
a
Don't
time
look
over
behind
there.
the curtain! Don't look behind the curtain!
Pay no attention to
Oh,
the deer
man.
behind the curtain.
They won the deer.
Oh dear.
Oh dear!
Oh great heavens.
No, great heavens. All right.
Don't look behind the curtain. It's fine.
Joke's on you, I turned into a fish and escaped the rope. I'm sorry, Mr. Spidey turned into a fish? That doesn't sound right.
So as
Headlines.
far as drunkenness go, yeah, I have a 16 Constitution plus 3. I don't necessarily mind it as long as it's not like it's obviously understood that drunkenness is a bad.
Yeah.
It is bad. No, don't do that.
Oh,
So
why would we in any context during the campaign get drunk?
there are a couple of reasons.
Creepy.
There are a couple narrative reasons or things like that. So it's
Jeepers.
not a matter of will it like definitively, but if the opportunity arises and
Yeah, and
pops
if
up.
NPCs
everyone
are
okay with
drunk as well.
Yeah.
Like NPCs
Oh, yeah, NPCs would
storyline.
probably-
Yeah, because it's look, drunkenness happens in real life, y'all. Let's come on.
Mhm.
Flips
But-
and flops away. Oh, my
Yeah, oh
goodness.
boy, I screwed up, flips and flops away.
But it is never in this setting going to be portrayed in a positive manner if it does show up.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, because the thing is, even in real life, it's never positive.
Cool.
No,
Let's be
well,
real.
yeah,
I'm
correct.
so sorry, y'all. I'll be
But
my stomach.
we
All right, no worries,
Okay.
bro.
I feel better. But we probably won't be bringing it up too much just because my own personal experiences with drunkenness. I don't think I'll have any characters that or NPCs that heavily go into it. There may be allusions to it, like there's a guy sitting at a bar and he's kind of, out of it a little. Things like that, but we won't go into like super duper detail just for my own personal
Yeah.
Yeah.
mind.
That makes sense.
All right, sounds good. To me.
What about other substances? Like for NPCs? Storyline.
It is.
You
it
guys
is
tell me.
cyberpunk.
You guys tell me your boundaries as well, because I don't mind heavy stuff, but I don't want to overstep any boundaries with any of my players or anything like that. So please do let me know, because yes, it is a cyberpunky world, so along the lines of like Psychopaths and Cyberpunk 2077, where it's kind of
You got the
it's a very
juice?
it's a very fallen world. So
Alita Battle Angel.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps.
Spice
perhaps.
from Dune, something like
Oh
that.
yeah.
yeah, so you
Yes.
guys let me
wanna
know.
buy some
Death
Death
sticks.
Yeah. You don't want to sell me death sticks.
I don't want to sell you death sticks.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
That, I think, is the perfect example of how it should be introduced.
You want to go home and
I'm
read
okay
the
with it.
Bible.
It doesn't bother me.
Okay, everyone else
Personally.
good with that kind of stuff?
You want some
Yeah, I don't care.
spice? We got loads of spice.
Bye, Sam Neen.
Oi. You, with the mustache. You want some spice?
So,
Um,
as we are Christians, we understand that in excess is a form of idolatry. It is a form of gluttony, where and there are some things that we just should not introduce to our bodies because they are so bad for us. So, it's another concept of, if it is introduced in a negative light,
Yes.
not a positive one, to underscore a greater narrative point that's being made.
Correct.
So this dude
by
shows up and
Cutting
he's
grass.
Bionicle Freak,
Bye.
we're not going to include children in dangerous situations. No. Spoon, as
That's
far
good because
as
David would crash out.
Yeah, I
we won't be putting children in dangerous situations. It'll all be an adult world. I don't think I'm gonna include any children of any sort.
Very good.
Spoon, how do y'all feel about stealing? I'm okay with stealing in video games and things.
I'm a
so-
rogue.
He's a
I
rogue,
mean, I feel
yeah.
like it's D&D.
Yoink.
It's gonna happen.
Yoink.
Yeah.
I don't
There will be
think I-
much yoinking. There will
Yeah,
be much
I'm
yoinking.
proficient
You
in
kind
sleight
of
of
have
hand.
to yoink in D&D if
there
you
will
want to get
also
anywhere. let's
probably
real.
be a lot of death and
Yeah.
destruction. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's a thing too.
It doesn't have to happen, guys. No, Spoon, it's D&D. You gotta steal stuff. You gotta
You
yoink.
do, you do.
Hey, squish,
Yes, yes.
squish.
Mhm.
Stream together.
Oh,
Thou shalt not
I thought I was
yoink.
doing that. Dang it. Okay, sorry.
Will there be
Thou
any
shalt
satanic
not
stuff?
You
mean like cults? Like cults and stuff?
Sorry. Stream
Hmm.
I don't like
Mm,
that stuff.
probably not.
But we are in a fantasy
I thought I
world as
joined.
well.
Yeah,
Am I not in
technically
it?
all of the entire like deity system of D&D is false stuff.
It's fantasy. So like paladins, we don't call them. They're gods in the sense of the fantasy universe of having a bunch of power. They are not god.
Right,
capital
little
G.
g. Right, little g gods.
So
But it's still technically false gods.
because there's no way for us to get around utilizing real world terminology for the fantasy world, right? We have to be able to communicate, and that requires using words that are in our world to denote wicked and evil things. Part of storytelling in this sense is being able to separate the real from the fictional. Everything
Yes.
that we're doing here is fictional. There are lines that I don't like crossing. Like if we're having to go after, a group of cultists that are chanting and trying to summon something. I don't like that personally, but I'm not going to sit there and condemn somebody who is okay with that. Romans 14 type of thing. It's fantasy. It isn't real. So,
I feel this
Right.
covers pretty much all of the most of the questions. Probably not all, but most of them. This is not real life. You have to be able to separate real life from pretend. For some people, that is very difficult, and for those in which
Fair.
it's difficult, they probably shouldn't be playing D&D to begin with,
Yes.
yeah.
because D&D involves a lot of magic, a lot of witchcraft, gods, monsters, a lot of unbiblical things, and a lot of heavy things. Whether you're playing a very heavy campaign or a very lighthearted campaign, there are a lot of things in which a Christian, especially, let alone a person who cannot distinguish reality between fantasy, should not dip their toes in.
You have
So
to
this
think
is-
of it like reading a book or essentially playing a game. It's literally you're playing a game. It's just you don't have a literal visual a lot of the time. That's what D&D is. It's a tabletop board game. You're
Yeah.
making up the story as you go. You're telling a story. You are the player. You have the DM, who is essentially the narrator and the author. That's my job as a DM, is I'm supposed to create this world, and the job of the players is to play in that world. They have a big role in that world, as well as, the NPCs. You can't just have a world where it's just the players and it's empty. There's nothing happening. That's not a game.
Right.
That's just
Boring.
essentially at that point you're just you're just being boring. Think of it as a
Yep.
video game. And that's why we're gonna have Tailspire to be showing that it's a world. It's a narrative. It's a story. That's what it is. So it is not accurate to real life. No.
If you
Yes.
enjoy Lord of the Rings and think that there's nothing wrong with it, why? Why is Lord of the Rings okay, but Harry Potter isn't? Some people have that distinction.
Mm-hmm.
You might
the
be a
end of the day-
homeschooler if.
Yeah, you might be a homeschooler. The intention of the individual behind the crafting of the story.
Yes.
They are both fictional worlds. They
Mhm.
both exist in their own isolated realms, so to speak, but they are things that are crafted out of the human mind and they aren't real. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to have fiction as a genre to begin with, right? And there's plenty of fiction that the setting is the real world. So this is even better than that because this isn't the real world that the story is set in. So, and I think Christian culture does a really good job of taking things like a demonic possession, the tieflings, the realm of I think is it the abyss? In D&D?
Yes.
And reappropriating that to be for example, they're not called tieflings or demons, they're called infernals to an extent. So that severance from the real world for the fictional world can help a lot of people if they feel uncomfortable. Because I feel uncomfortable when we're introducing like real, I say real, when you introduce the word demon into a fantasy setting. So I call
Right.
it infernal, or I call it fallen, or I call it something else that holds similar properties because it's a bad guy. You gotta be able to fight bad guys,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So
I guess I use
Separation from
IRL,
realism.
so.
Chat,
I am
Tenma
exactly
says, what about nat 1s? You guys addressed nat 20s. Nat 1s are similar.
So I did address the nat one. It's the same as a for at least for a saving throw. It's the same as a nat 20, but in reverse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you crit fail on an attack, you roll a natural 1. I don't know, Squish. You can do whatever you want. The weapon falls to the floor. It breaks. Yeah, you hit your teammate, which is hilarious.
My arm malfunctions because
It,
I don't use weapons.
Yeah.
have treat. Have treat. Oh, eat a treat. Good girl. I don't care for... Girl, are you not going to eat the treat? You ungrateful dog. I don't care for witchcraft,
Yeah, but are you gonna-
/books, or horror. I think that people who write those are masters at their arts, but I don't want to put myself into that stuff. This topic has popped up a lot in recent conversations and sermons in my church. Yeah,
Yes.
it's definitely personal conviction and personal preference.
If
Like,
you
I will
don't
read-
want to put yourself in that scenario, don't. If that is a stumbling block for you, don't do that. But also don't condemn another believer who that isn't a stumbling block for.
Yep.
Romans 14.
Yeah.
And also,
Any
David's
other?
being
Hey,
very
he's got
general
the
here.
verse.
He's got the
So-
verse.
Oh, he got
Hang
the
on, sorry, what
verse,
were you saying,
though?
Mia?
I was just saying you're being very general here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we're not... David is not saying that any of you are condemning us. And if you are, well,
yeah, no.
that's too bad. Sucks for you. I feel I can't speak for everyone else, but like I'm very firm in my faith. If there was anything during this campaign that I thought was out of line, I would go to Squish. I would tell her, and then if it wasn't resolved, I'd be like, okay, then
Mm-hmm.
probably I just need to step out of the campaign. It is very much so about discernment, and we are brothers and sisters in Christ, and we
Mhm.
respect and love each other. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was also saying earlier before David interrupted me. I
Ah.
personally, I read books about like where witchcraft is an element and stuff. Like the book is about witches. I read books about vampires. I read books about dragons. To me, it's all just fantasy. None of it is real life. Now, if a book gets into some really, really creepy stuff, that's my line. Creepy stuff it gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like having the heebie-jeebies.
So
Yeah.
so no eldritch. None of that.
I don't care about in D&D. It doesn't really bother me.
Eldritch
Thank you.
to me just means an old ancient power. Sorry, go ahead, Squish.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow. This random video guy off topic. Are tarot cards evil? Yes, tarot cards are evil.
Yes.
Yes.
In the real world, yes.
Yes. So like as Mia said, she's fine with reading books about witchcraft and stuff, and I applaud her for that. I personally avoid those things in my books. I used to read books with all that kind of stuff in it, but I avoid them just because that's my own personal conviction. I'm not going to condemn Mia for reading that because she knows what she's doing. She knows it's fantasy, all those things. Me in my mind, sometimes I
does.
get, she knows what she's doing. I know what I'm doing, but I just personally don't like to read it because sometimes the authors do take it from a real life perspective, and other times I'm fine with magic and witchcraft when it's like, they were born with it, it's elemental or whatever. It's not because it's from a dark entity. But if it's a book
Right.
where they get the magic from a dark source or an entity or it's a curse or something, I don't like reading that. There's nothing wrong with reading it. It's just that's my own personal conviction. So
Yeah.
as far as
Again,
that
that's
goes
why-
and how that's going to tie into our campaign, since that is my own personal conviction, I probably will not be including anything that's going to be tying into false religions or anything like that. I mean, are there going to be some things where maybe it's a little silly where, I don't know, maybe the NPCs are kind of worshiping an AI or something? Sure, I'll do something like that, but I don't want to do
I love
anything
that.
where it's like a super dark entity, because I want it to be a cyberpunk world. I want these people to be, they're very, yeah, it's like cyberpunky.
Yes.
You know?
Well, there
I
have to be
love
bad
that
guys too.
topic, though.
There
Yeah.
is
Oh,
bad
Squish
guys.
knows all
Yeah.
about AI and
Oh, I know
how people
about
worship
AI.
she knows.
Oh, I know.
But again, like that's my whole point of why it's important to me where the intention of the storytelling comes from, right?
Mhm.
J.R.R. Tolkien wrote his entire story from a Christian perspective and from a Christian worldview, and the entire story in and of itself is an homage to Christianity because it utilized his convictions and his set of morals, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
You can't say the same for some of these other writers and authors when like Squish said, and Mia, you both said it, if it's pulled from real world evil, right?
Mhm.
So
Oh yeah, no. If I'm reading books about like witchcraft that's done like it's like, oh, this happened in the real. No, I'm good. I'm
yeah,
not touching
I figured that's what you were talking about, because like
that. Not
a,
touching
a
that.
magic system in a story that's just kind of reminiscent
Yeah.
of the energy within that particular world. I
Yep.
love
It's
that.
kind of hard
It's
to
so
escape
cool.
that in the fantasy genre. Like
You cannot.
magic of some sort
Escape
is
it.
in the fantasy genre. So
Yep.
like spell casting and stuff, as long as it's not like relating to real life in a meaningful, tangible way, like it's set in modern day, that's fine. It's there's cell phones and blah blah blah, that's fine. But if it relates like very very heavily like to actual real world, no thank you. I'm not bringing that energy into my life. Like I don't even
Mhm.
my book box comes with tarot cards. Those get immediately thrown away. Those no, I'm not touching that. Not playing with that.
Burn it in the holy fire.
Or just chuck it in the trash.
Or
I did
regular
go to the trash.
fire.
Or the dump.
You guys don't
I
have
live
fire?
in an apartment. I cannot burn things.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo flicks on light switch.
Also, I will say burning those kind of items and stuff can sometimes cause more harm than good. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you could cleanse the item first
Alright,
Yeah,
we're
that
not
too.
getting into
and then burn it.
But that's getting into spirituality.
Yeah, that gets into
Yeah,
spirituality.
that's getting into demon hunting.
Just that's yeah.
We're not gonna get into that googly moogly stuff.
Google, the
Yeah, that
googly,
happens on-
great
that
googly
happens on my
movie.
stream. Squish rants about AI and I rant about demon hunting. Okay.
Yeah.
to
Someone like
realize
me.
demon hunter
Someone like
is-
me is just like, just chuck it. So yeah. Ultimately, end of story. Squish has final say, and Squish doesn't want to introduce that stuff, so it'll
Yeah.
be recontextualized
Yeah.
under in a different sense. So.
Exactly.
Oh. Oh, Fenrir
Hey,
hi,
Fenrir.
with the raid.
Welcome,
Let's go.
welcome.
Hello, Fenrir.
I do, in fact, have 70 alternative accounts. How do you think I have this many followers? Yeah.
Chat, put hearts in chat for the
How
raid.
about torture?
Doesn't matter
Mia
what
got
chat you're
raided.
from.
and
Go
Neo
ahead.
rated
Yeah, raid
me.
as well.
Oh, hi,
Let's
Neo.
Let's go. Hearts, chat. Put your hearts. I don't care what chat you're from. Put your hearts. It's all shared.
Ace Taku, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the airship. Part of the ship,
Eric.
part of the crew.
Kara, can you do shout outs for them for me, please? I know you're in my
Yes.
chat, but still, I want to shout them out.
Welcome, welcome, everybody.
I'm not actually real. I'm an alternative Phoenix account. You never
So-
knew.
Welcome in, Raiders. So you get to be here for the discussion about, hey, Squish, how do you feel about torture in your D&D setting?
Yeah, that's essentially what we're talking about. Is we're talking about getting everything talked about, our boundaries and everything with the campaign, because we're going to be starting our campaign either today
Yep.
or next Monday. Just so everyone knows, it is a cyberpunk D&D campaign. We will be playing it through Tailspire, so I have a board set up so visually chat and players can see everything. Just so it's not all in my mind and you gotta just look at me while I describe it all. You're gonna actually be able to see it. So we're just going through and discussing the rules, the boundaries, the setups, everything else, and answering chat questions as well.
Why are you angry, Squish?
I
Yeah, I know. I
guess
was gonna say she's
I
like
hung-
been angry this
I
whole
hung
time,
chat.
which makes this so much funnier.
remember chat's swinging. So
Oh,
I
baby,
made myself
that's
angry
fun.
so you would believe me that chat's having fun. See? Right, chat? You're having fun, right, chat?
So you would believe me. I went angry, so you would believe me. I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah. How do I feel about torture in the D&D campaign? I'm fine with it. I don't know if my players are, and that's what we're talking about.
I'm fine with it.
How are you guys with torture?
I mean, as long as it doesn't get too graphic, I don't
We
care.
won't get super graphic, no.
Okay, same.
I've had to read
Jack,
graphic
thank you
torture,
for the
and it's
follow and welcome
scary.
to the order. Yeah, the thing with
Sounds
torture
good, Neo.
is like, in real life, I understand sometimes a necessity to cause pain in order to get information. That's just from a military or information gathering perspective. I don't like it. I do think that it's morally questionable.
Jack,
If
thank you for the
it's a theme or if it pops up in a story or a fantasy setting, it doesn't really bother me as long as it isn't grotesque or over the top.
Yeah. Because remember, we're in a cyberpunk world. The way I have this cyberpunk world in my mind, it's corrupt, chat. It's
Yeah.
corrupt. There is corruption. That's what's going to be part of it. So I just, I have the idea in my mind of the storyline, but when you're a DM, I'm going to be honest, you can't really have a set storyline. You just need kind of a basics of like, okay, where are we? What is the end goal for the players? What are some side things they can do?
Thank you, Care.
Or, you make it up as you go along. Because, chat, even if you get a campaign book, your players and you're DMing, your players are not going to follow everything in that book. You have to make things up. It does not matter. You have to improv because your players are improving the entire time. They don't know what's next. They don't know what's currently is going on. They don't know anything. They're just having fun. They're doing what they think their character is going to do. So essentially, I'm going to be honest with everybody. I don't have a single thing written down. There's nothing written down. This is how I DM.
That's cool.
I am a very go with the flow, go with the punches, improv, DM. I know that's not how everyone DMs. A lot of people like to have their structure and keep everybody in line, and that's fine. That's them. That's how they play.
That's not as fun.
But for me,
It does sound
personally, nothing's written down. So I have the idea of what I want the world to be in my mind. All I need to do left is just figure out, okay, what exactly is the end goal, or at least the start goal, and that's it. That's all I got to do. My players are just going to take it away. They're going to play. We wing it.
I will say this. There is a caveat to the torture question for me, and it's mostly covered under the no children point. So having no children in the world makes that a moot point, which is nice. I am not a fan of torturing women at all.
Yeah.
Like,
that's fair.
if that has to be in the story, I would request that it is alluded to and not described.
Oh yeah, no. So I wasn't going to do that. I'm thinking, I mean, I don't want to spoil it because you don't know what's going to happen or when.
Yeah.
Like I said, everything's improv.
You saying that you aren't going to do that is fine.
Yeah,
that's good enough.
But if it does happen, it would be to probably like a male police officer or something who's corrupt and they're trying to get info or something like that.
Yeah.
Like nothing, he's not about to die. Like they just strapped him down and just started it or something like that. You know what I mean?
Hollywood torture, not IRL torture.
Yeah, not we're not talking like Tokyo Ghoul psychopath torture. We're talking like
I don't know what that is.
I don't even know what that means.
I just know how real life torture works.
Yeah, so I'm never gonna watch Tokyo Ghoul.
I know it's a lot worse than Hollywood torture where they're just like punching the guy.
Yeah.
They're like, we'll get the information out of you somewhere. It's like, no, that's
Criminal
not how that works.
Criminal Minds goes into a pretty good depiction of actual brutal, horrible torture, and it's.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
That's true, Rick.
Yeah, there's a reason why I don't watch that. Yet crucifixion was a torture method, actually. Yeah,
Yep.
He's completely right.
Have you done or ever thought of doing streams where you kind of teach or talk about DMing? Yeah, I think I probably will be doing that. Maybe Thursday. I don't have any plans for Thursday, so possibly.
Yep. Also, Astral, I don't think D&D has a domain expansion.
What's up, Grave?
Like,
let's go.
Grave Legend gives an
happen.
Epi a sub.
I don't think we'll get 1,000 years in 10 seconds. I don't think that's the thing we have to deal with.
Complete and utter improv. I'm excited to see where this goes. Yes, it's 100% improv. I have one question, but it's really dark. Go ahead and care. Feel free to ask. It's okay if your questions are dark travel. I'll answer them.
It was the worst execution method, Window, not torture method. Rome.
Oh yeah, no, there were some.
Rome was messed up.
There were some worse torture methods.
Oh, we do have a Squish AI rant.
Guys, ever heard of the Iron Bull? Anyway.
So this is part of the process of setting up a D&D campaign. What?
Yep.
What is SA?
No, we're not doing that. No. Definitely not.
That's not going to be. Yeah, let's not do that.
I didn't think that was going to be a problem.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I'm glad I don't know what that is. Never mind. Don't talk to me.
No, you're fine.
I will not explain it on stream, Slavi.
If you know, you know. The answer is no. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We're not going to do. It's okay, Karen. No, your question is valid.
Oh, I know what that is.
Your question is valid.
I was trying to find you.
But no, we're not gonna get dark like that. No. Just for my own.
We're telling a story, y'all.
Yeah, we're telling a story.
Come on. It's like.
Squish, what is that next to you then? What do you mean, chat? Chat swinging? Chat having a good time?
Just think of it as San Antonio, yeah? That's better. No.
Santa's antlers. Nope. Welcome back into the... Okay, so glad she said criminal minds. Yep. Another payment. No, chat's just swinging. Chat's fine. Look, it's under chat's arm, and chat is just having a good time. Chat's fine. Chat's fine. The ultimate game of imagination definitely does though. The main expansion. Gojo? Hey, I do have a Gojo figurine. Okay, I do like Gojo.
A torture story.
I do like
no.
Gojo.
We're not telling a torture story. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I brought it up. You're fine, Care. You're fine.
I think it was
Cannibalism.
No,
No,
like San
Leza.
Antonio.
Not a fan of that, so that's a no for me.
Let's not do cannibalism. That's kind of icky.
Also, please don't use the Lord's name in vain. Thank you. I do not like that. Okay, no order of questions be that. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Metal EP.
You're
Welcome,
funny.
welcome.
Yay.
I still find it funny that he changed his name as a joke, and now he can't change it
Cannibalism?
back.
Yep.
Poor
Astral.
Epi. He will
I don't
continue
know,
to be
maybe
Epi.
not.
How
Considering
about
it's
domestic
cyberpunk,
terrorism?
I think
Terrorism.
domestic terrorism might actually pop up, but it depends on the direction the story goes.
Oh, Epi, sorry.
Yep.
So my character is a disgraced private detective. I won't go any more because I want it to be revealed throughout the
Yes.
game's narrative. But disgraced private detective. That has a lot of
How's
really
Adonis?
cool, but also potentially really dark reasoning behind it. So I think a
Spoon,
solid.
What is
I-
your question? Scry usage? Spoon's question?
Yes, scry usage.
What does he mean?
So like a scrying eye, the scrying spell, the ability to essentially like astral projection to let you spy on things. See stuff.
Well, it's
divination
cyberpunky,
magic.
so you
I
could
I-
turn that into a technical thing like a camera or
Could just be a camera. Well, the thing is, scrying is invisible unless you have true sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In what way Spoon, could
Technology.
it ruin campaigns?
It's a cloaked camera.
Yeah. Is crying a free action? Only if you
Yes,
have
crying is a free
a natural
action.
20 rolled against you.
Only if you have tear ducts. Which I do not.
All right.
I have to take an action to cry.
I think we've kind of gone down a path by the cyberpunk setting. It's weird to me that everyone
room.
is kind of focusing in on like hyper dark, super dark
Donuts, a drone? Yeah, we have
worldly
drones.
stuff, and I find it a little odd that this is the direction that people immediately kind of steer in, but it also upsets me that this is what people think about as it's been made the mainstream by secular culture, all of these awful concepts that are being brought up as no's. So
Yep.
it's aggravating to me. I'm not saying I'm aggravated with you guys, chat. It's
Ooh, chat,
cry.
you're gonna be put in jail, chat.
you
I have
already
to
hung up.
roll to cry. Hold on. Oh, natural 20. Heck yeah. I
When
get to cry
I'm-
a lot.
Time to
When
go.
I am playing D&D, y'all, I want to
Yes.
have fun,
Yes.
right?
Cringe.
The goal is to have fun. I am not mad with you guys, Epi. Be quiet. I'll get mad with you. I get mad with you, Epi. The purpose is to build craft a story, craft a narrative, build compelling characters, and
We're
play a
here to
game to have fun.
chat.
right? We're here to have an enjoyable time. You need to have some type of antagonist, opposing force, when you are crafting a story. Otherwise, we can all go play Palia together where there's no ultimate
Exactly.
all hold hands and frolic in a meadow, you know?
need right.
Yeah.
And
I'm
sing
here-
about off to see the wizard. Yes.
I'm here
There
to
has
play
to be
Lord of the
bad guy.
Rings. I want to go fight Sauron. I want to go and
Yeah.
I want to have this grand adventure. I want to do cool things with my friends. I want to go and fight evil and crush it. That means evil has to exist.
Yes.
We're not going to whitewash this nonsense, but we're also not going to sit there and bring in atrocities from the real world
Correct. We're not
into
doing that.
this fantasy,
Yeah.
because that's not edifying.
That's gonna put us in a bad headspace. Like me myself alone as a DM, I would have to come up with that story. I would have to put myself in that position, that headspace, in order to come up with something dark and evil like that. Chat, I'm not doing that. Okay. If you have or have not read my testimony, I have been through a lot in my life. I am not going to put myself in a position where I relive that in any type of way just to play a D&D campaign. I'm not doing that. I love you guys, chat, but we need to also be realistic. D&D is a game. It's for fun. We're not crafting an evil story. Our evil, most likely, chat, is going to be an AI. Is there going to be some enemies in it? Yes, of course there needs to be enemies. We're not saying no, but also, chat, we're not going to be sitting and making up this whole dark story of constant torture and SA and all these other terrible things. We're not doing that. I'm not going to trigger myself. I'm not going to trigger chat. I'm not triggering. No, I'm not.
Look, someone
We're
is going to be
here
triggered at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Yep.
someone's going to get annoyed or pissed off.
Someone's going to
or
get annoyed.
whatever.
Someone's going to not like something that gets done.
That's fine.
That happens. That's that's fine. We as the players, if something pops up that we don't like, it's up to us to go to Squish
Uh-huh.
in private and say, hey, this thing that happened, I really wasn't a fan of that. I've had to do that in campaigns before with other DMs. One DM, I totally left because he refused to change anything about
You're in
what
jail,
had
Chad.
happened that I really didn't like. So I was like, fine, I'm gone. Another one, I was like, hey, I don't like this theme that's happening, and I really don't like this. What happened? He's like, okay, cool. We're going to actually go and do something completely different because I wasn't liking it either. And we were on the same page, and it was great. So it depends on the person. It depends on the play. It depends on the DM. It depends on the players. And you all, as the audience, are allowed to watch or not watch at your discretion, right? So
Yes.
I appreciate all of the questions.
Yes. Remember, chat, it's
you
all
know that.
improv. It's all improv. I've got to come up
Yeah.
with it as I go along. There may be AI in it. There may be some evil, just weird, creepy dude in it. There may be just
Wait.
a monster guy in it. Who knows, chat? But we're not getting into all the
AI triggering?
No, no, I'm saying because I'm explaining AI as in like
I
to
would
show
love an
that
AI
it's.
enemy. I'm so
And
excited.
I know, but I don't want to
Spelling.
spoil it. I don't want to spoil it.
I'm so excited.
I don't want to
Okay,
spoil it. But I'm
now
saying
that-
that
Said
AI is
so
not
instead of
triggering. I'm
bro.
just saying AI as in like AI can't physically do those things to people. You know what I mean? Okay, that's what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say.
Triggers. There are
cool.
firearms.
yes.
Yes,
Cyberpunk.
actually.
I do have firearms.
But we shall see,
Wow,
chat. Remember, it's
boo.
all improv. We're here to have fun. It's all improv. Having a good time. But now you're in jail,
Having
chat.
a
Look at
good
you.
time. Dun, 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 dun,
You're
dun,
under
dun.
arrest.
I promise I am not mad at you guys. I was just worried about the way the questions were going,
Yeah.
and I wanted to clarify that the objective is fun.
Yes, it's fun. Fun, chat. Fun. Any other questions, Chatterino?
Correct, Care.
What character?
Yeah, Hollywood sucks.
All
Oh,
right.
there it is. I
So
believe
now that
Hollywood
we've-
can't watch anything these days. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly,
probably
they're
right.
not making anything good these
All the
days
purple
anyway.
hair.
So
Okay. Here's a question. I've got a list of questions for you, Squish, that we can go over.
you like
Let's
jazz?
go.
I do like jazz.
All right.
You like
What is
jazz?
the setting of the campaign?
A cyberpunk world. We shall be starting in an underground city market in kind of the Japan/Chinatown part of the city.
Sweet. All right.
No window.
Is there self-harm in it?
Oh,
No sloppy. No.
Okay.
Is the system confirmed to be D&D? What do you mean? Can you expand on that
it's
question?
5th edition,
Skidonis?
2014 D&D.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're asking. 5th edition. Yes. 5e.
Yeah. It is not 2024. It's not
Do
one
we get
D&D.
cherry
It is-
blossoms? Yes, we do care.
All right. My question.
Yes.
Chat got their chance. My turn.
Okay, sorry.
You do not have to apologize. You're good. So I know this is probably a question that I should have asked earlier because it really would have kind of helped with that whole situation. So what is the tone or vibe that you're going for? Example, heroic, gritty, comedic, etc.
I want... I mean, I just kind of leave it up to my players usually. I just let y'all... The tone is whatever y'all set it up to be, but, I mean, if you want me to set a tone, we could be heroic, a little gritty, but a little funny. I don't know. All the above, I guess. I don't know.
No, that's fine. I think
just like y'all to have fun.
Both is good.
both
It
is good,
doesn't-
yes.
it does-
I
it
like
can- it
heroic
can
and
have-
gritty.
Yeah, it can have both in it. You can have some comedic moments. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I like all of those things. So.
Yeah.
And again, I just like good stories in general. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're not here to. I hate horror, so I'm not. No.
I'm even
I'm
okay
playing
with that
a
stuff.
hobbit.
What do you mean horror?
Yeah, with
Like
no
jump
dark
scare
vision?
horror? Or what do you mean by horror?
Horror.
Yeah,
Period.
like thriller?
No, thriller is not horror.
Wait, kinda. What do you mean? You don't like spooky
Perfectly
monsters?
balanced as all things should be. Spoken from a true Malcariel.
Let's see. Okay, so how much combat, role play, and exploration can we expect? So what is the like 50% combat, 30% role play, 20%
Well-
exploration?
See, this is where it comes back down again to players, right? Because during our one shot, you could have chosen to do full combat, which you guys kind of did, or you could choose to go the more sneaky exploration route. So it really depends on how you guys play, how it might be best to play, because remember, it is a city. It is going to be, there's a lot of people in it. You might not want to sit there and fight every single person in existence. So it's probably going to be very heavy, more towards the exploration and role play. And then obviously that'll lead to combat. I'm not expecting you guys to sit in the market beginning area and fight literally every person there unless you want to.
might.
You can, but I'm
No.
not going to stop
Ooh,
you.
that sounds kind of fun, doesn't it?
I will poke you in your Achilles heel.
I'm not
don't
going to
have an
stop
Achilles
you,
heel.
but
You fool.
it's probably best. It's probably going to be more story and exploration, which I think is pretty fun.
Okay.
With combat, yeah. Don't worry, there will be combat. Next question.
You don't care about that question. We already went over that. Cool.
Hey.
All right.
Hey, Zaf. How's it going? Yes,
Hello.
you do see D&D. We are currently talking about basic rules and stuff for the
Thank you
campaign.
for the follow and welcome to the order.
Yes,
Um,
and if my thing will let me, I will show you, chat, the beginning area in the map.
Let's see. Are there any restrictions or encouraged themes for characters? For example, no evil alignments. Must be related to something going on in the story. You can't have like a serial killer, stuff like that.
I want to say, please keep it on topic with the story, and please keep it within what you think your character would do. So, I mean, if your character would turn around and kind of start betraying people, fine, but think about what would your character do, and also, do you think that would be best for everybody in the party? I don't want anyone to just go off and do their own thing, because I think that takes it too far sometimes. And it gets complicated and confusing and frustrating for all the other players. So preferably keep it as a team-based thing. But also, yeah, play as what you think your character would do. So I'm not afraid if you are a paladin per se, if you do something that goes against your oath time and time again, and you've had warnings from your divine whatever, and you know, I've made my own husband a fallen paladin before simply because he kept lying to NPCs. He just kept lying. So I was like, you know what? You're a fallen paladin now. So he's still mad about it. But if, you know, it goes with your... He is still salty. He's still very salty. Years later, he's still salty about it. But it's like, were you playing as your character? If you were playing as your character, then your character needs to face... There are consequences for your actions, especially in a campaign, you know, because a campaign is longer. Remember, I'm going to let you guys know, there are going to be consequences for your actions. NPCs are going to remember things. It is going to affect... Yeah, it's going to affect the world around you, how other NPCs view you and treat you, and all those things. So make sure you're playing how your character would play based on your background and your personality and all that.
Yes,
Makes
so
sense.
running around and trying to light things on fire just to cause chaos, or backstabbing your companions for absolutely no reason. D&D is a team game, in case you guys didn't realize that.
It is a cooperative game.
It is. Also, I am now standing, Rick.
Any other questions?
I actually do have one.
Go for
All
it.
right.
You
go
said
for
you
it.
don't want characters going off on their own and doing stuff.
As
What about
in,
What about character specific, like
That's-
scenes? I guess like
that's
dream sequences or like
side
organization
quests,
callways or something like that.
That's completely fine. I'm fine with that. I mean, as in like taking control of the entire main story and just kind of steamrolling it however you want. You know what I mean? So that I'm not okay with. But I have set up in the past, like my father-in-law, he loves Dritz Duorden, and if anyone knows who that is a already made character in the D&D/Baldur's Gate world. And so anytime he plays Baldur's Gate, he's played about 6 times now, over all the way through. And anytime he plays D&D, he plays as Dritz, which means he wants the mount or the companion, which is a panther. He has a Black Panther companion. So he wanted to go and find that companion in the campaign. So I said, okay. So I let him and all the other players go to the Underdark, which is his favorite terrain, according to him. And they had a whole side quest that lasted a few sessions, but he had a blast because it was, you know, it was specific to his characters. All the other characters, they did get something out of it, so don't worry. But it was, you know, he could go off and do it on his own, but they all decided to go with him. So that I'm fine with. I'm fine with little quests here and there. If you need to go and do something specific, that's fine. But I don't want anyone to take over and steamroll the main story quests for their own thing. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
You are not the main character.
Right. No, please, no main character syndrome. You can, like I said, if you want to go off and say, I want to go explore this, no one else is coming with me, or I want to do this by myself, I'm fine with that. But to make it a regular thing constantly and never be team player, that I have a problem with.
Yeah.
TLDR.
Like, I'm a rogue, right? I'm playing a rogue who is quite often, I'm expecting, going to go off and do a little bit of reconnaissance to gather information, right? but I'm not going off to do my own entire session alone. It's
Correct.
all right. I'm going to scan this floor really quickly, get some information on it. Let me roll for stealth. All right, I rolled
Right.
a 27. You know, so stuff like that. That's
Yes.
not. That is not the same thing as. Well, my.
Test, 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 test. Oh. Chat. Bunk. Bink bunk. Yes. Oh, chat. I missed you, chat. Okay, we're back. We're back. Chat. Whoa, why is my mic peaking that bad? Okay, that was sorry. Sorry, chat. No, I just checked it, Razor. Oh, chat. on chat. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Ooh. Okay, hi chat. Okay. Oh yeah. Don't be stuck. Don't be stuck. Oh. Oh. Hold on, chat. Test. Oh.
Stats. The only thing that is changed is his physical appearance, which is something that is in the theater of the mind anyway, right? So
Right.
it has no real effect on the mechanics. Playing a machine that has elf racial stats could pose a problem from a mechanics perspective. Does that make sense?
Right. Instead of a cosmetic change, it's an actual stat difference
Exactly.
between the two characters. Although the elf stats do tend to fit the type of Warforged that Amon would be anyway. Which is why I picked High Elf, because that it fits his character and the way that he works very well.
We
He's
did
just
look at
not, he's just inorganic.
Hey, quick question. What's a good goal number for like a PC? Like 1,000 or 1,500 or?
If you want
Depends
a
on how
really
good
good
of a PC you want.
One that can
if you
run
want a really
everything.
good desktop PC, you're looking at anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Don't say
and
that.
if you want one that's gonna last you a while,
Oh,
and
Higher
that you're
end.
not gonna have to replace a lot of stuff super quickly, 3,000. That's so. Again, my brother helped me design my entire PC to where it's gonna be beefy, it's gonna be good, it's gonna work for what I need it, and I'm not gonna have to do anything with it for a while.
Okay.
We can sit down together and look at PC part picker, Squish, and we can put a computer together that you want, and then you'll have a better idea of what the price point's gonna be.
And then,
So I'm trying to open a crowdfund on Throne.
Samson.
And
32
then
gigs of RAM with an i7. It's a 9th gen i7 in mine, so it's a little bit older, and it's been running for a few years. So I'm gonna have to look at replacing, maybe getting a 14th gen processor here in a couple of years or so. But it's still running really well for a 9th.
Yep. Slothy, stop giving me window versus.
Okay.
Stop it. Bad Slothy.
Alright, chat. I guess the next couple streams, the next couple months, we're gonna do some fundraising, chat. I guess starting tomorrow. Oh, man. Okay, chat. Here.
Squish's PC build.
Yeah, I guess I was gonna wait on that, but I guess it's gonna have to happen sooner than later because both my screens are black behind everything. So I can only see a couple things at a time. So
48-hour stream.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to start a whole
What?
thing.
I'll join you for the whole thing. It'll be amazing.
Oh heck yeah!
Let's go. All
I will
right.
happily help you out with that as much as I can.
All right, chat. There's
Let's
the
say for the
crowd
full 48
fund.
hours. Yes.
Not for the full 48 hours.
I will start a sub goal or something. No, not sub. I don't want to do. No, we're not doing subs. I will do a dono goal. Dono goals, kind of like a subathon.
Stick
you
with
know what I mean.
donations.
Yeah,
Is
because
it constructed resilience replacing the elf trance? I don't know what
There you
either of
go,
those words
chat.
mean.
there you go, chat. Oh
Lovely
man.
meeting you. Thanks, Brendan. Her PC is a little bit more important considering the fact that she's a DM.
Yep.
My computer functions, question mark. It's fine.
Mine crashes a lot. It's- and overheats, and I can't play party animals with friends because it gets too hot. And I can't stream
Oh, yeah.
Palia because it gets too
I
hot.
actually haven't played Party Animals yet.
And right now it's very hot and it only has OBS on it. It's a bit toasty. You know what? Let me tell you, chat. How hot is it right now?
Yeah, I know how you feel. I
Ow.
can't do party animals. I tried. It lagged really bad. Can't do like beefy modded games. Yeah, I can't do paleo at all. So I'm trying to get a capture card next so I can.
What's 94 Celsius in freedom units?
Oh my gosh! Your
Holy
computer is at
cow.
94 Celsius?
What is it? What is it?
How is your computer not
dangerous.
melted?
It is really. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You
that's-
may need to
oh.
turn your thing off.
Help.
Maximum recommended Celsius temperature
93,
is 65.
93. 91. 91. We're at 91 Celsius. For CPU. GPU is 65.
Well.
Hey, that's a winner.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go
You need to
back
get
up
like
to
an air
91.
conditioner, just put it right up against the computer.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not talking
fair.
about maximum rated, Spoon. I'm talking about maximum what you want it to be. Sure, it's rated for 95 Celsius. You don't want it there.
She doesn't use thermal paste. No, you have to use thermal paste.
It's a bit
No.
toasty, Chad. It's a little toasty on my hands.
It's a little toasty.
It's a little toasty
no.
on my fingers,
It's
you
not
know.
just toasty. You can fry an egg on that sucker. What do you mean it's a little toasty?
Anyone want some breakfast? Breakfast, Chad?
That's bread. That's bread baking territory.
You want some breakfast?
hey, Spoon.
Bake oven.
Technically, your car can go 200 miles an hour.
Doesn't
You
mean you
don't-
should.
It there?
Why not?
94.
Because you
94
will
Celsius.
die if you lose control. And at that speed, there's a very high likelihood that the traction actually is not set properly, and the car ends up spinning out of control, and you get into a 200-mile-per-hour car crash, which is almost all the time fatal, unless you're incredibly lucky.
All right, chat. I will, I guess emergency. We will start campaigning to try to earn some money. Is it needed? No. Do you need groceries and bills first? Yes, chat. That's more important. But yeah, my computer is 94 degrees Celsius. It's bouncing between 91 and 94 on the CPU.
Good night.
How is that even
It's a
possible?
little toasty.
Computers can get really, really hot and still not melt. But again,
Really?
like Spoon said, the absolute maximum that most hardware is rated for is 95 degrees Celsius.
Chat, do you want me to send you a screenshot of this? Y'all want a
You
screenshot?
want it to
Brenda,
stay
we
within
know
the
that
40
you
to
don't want
60.
We know that you don't want Squish to stream anymore, Brendo. You don't need to be that obvious about it, okay? Calm down.
It's me.
Really doesn't like you, Squish. Dang.
Dang, doesn't want me streaming anymore.
It's okay.
Thank you,
It's
Paul,
okay.
I
Brenda's the
appreciate
odd
it.
one out, okay?
Aw.
Just blow on it, Squish. You'll be fine.
And Shift S.
Yeah.
Here you go. Alright.
Dang, computer's gonna catch flame. What's gonna
92.
catch fire though?
It's not gonna. The good news
At
is
most
it's not
it'll
gonna
it'll just magic blue smoke, and then we won't
Okay, here
have
you go,
Squish on the
chat.
Discord call anymore.
No, what's going to end up happening is the individual pins that are connecting the processing unit to the motherboard are going to melt.
Yep.
Great.
And then your computer is completely done at that
Hey,
point.
guys.
Great. Oh wait, chat, you can't hear them. Hold on. Okay, can you guys say something? Oh, there you go. Okay, we're
Something.
good. Good.
David, Smarty Pants, David.
Here you go,
Look,
chat.
even I know some of that stuff. Okay.
No, I agree with you, Brendan, actually.
What do you mean?
No, I'm worried. I really am genuinely worried if your computer is consistently getting up to that temperature.
I'm trying to share my screen.
With whom?
Don't do that. That's gonna make your computer
Yeah, that's just
hotter.
gonna make it hotter. What are
That's
you
just a
doing?
snipping tool. I'm just trying to show chat my snipping tool.